My ego likes me to think that I'm in here for athletics only, but that's just not true. I get to accept this award, but it represents the collective efforts of literally dozens of people. And so I want to make sure and mention a few of them here today. The first one is obviously Coach Farley for giving me a chance to come down here and prove myself and give me a scholarship. The first time I met Coach Farley was at our coach's office in high school, and it was about a week after our season ended. And, I didn't know anything about UNI. I'm just, sending tapes out, trying to get a scholarship. And, my head coach is like, hey, Coach Farley from Northern Iowa would like to meet you. And go into the coach's office, and there was this very intimidating looking man wearing a purple lavender suit and a gold tie. And I'm like, who is this guy? And, we shake hands, and one of the first things he did is he goes, can you stick your hand out? And I'm like, okay. And so we had one of these, like E.T. moments. And he's like, I want to know if you got football hands. And I thought it was so strange. But I think I passed the test, because I got a scholarship. And anyway, thanks, Coach. And, so I was selected on this honor based on athletics and academics. And if you know me well, you know that on the academic side at UNI, the person that is most responsible, for the Byers Award, for getting me into a good law school, and for all the academic stuff is Lisa Jepsen. Lisa's here. She was my economics professor, my mentor, my advisor, my consigliere at times, and other times co-conspirator. But Lisa, it's hard, I could talk for Lisa for hours, so I guess I'll just say what I was most fortunate and what I'm grateful for today is that Lisa challenged me to think bigger about my life goals and what I wanted to accomplish, athletics aside, but with my life. Because of Lisa, I got to go to Moscow, Russia in undergrad for the economics department. I got to go to New York and Boston and present these, undergraduate research projects. And those trips were really important for me for, as a kid from the sticks, just kind of getting out in the world and figuring out who I was and, what I wanted out of life. So Lisa was a huge reason for that, and thank you very much. Anyway, my parents, we're talking throughout the week, and I'm like, I might get a chance to at least start maybe the first series, see how it goes, don't blow an assignment, get it rolling, and they drove 19 hours. I played well, and that was sort of the launching point of a lot of the success I had. But I remember after the game just being under the grandstands with them, and it was a special moment, because like I said, everything that came after, we got to share and, come up in the UNI family. But for that moment, it was just the three of us, and pretty special. So thanks again. Thank you, UNI, and go Panthers.